Hey guys, morning. I just slept really recall. I just slept really late at night because my entire room is shaking. It's not there's a ghost in my room or my house. I think there's a ghost or paranormal activity, or there's a loud wind causing my entire house and my entire room to shake. Even though my house is this big, it won't shake if there's a wind. I think my windows and my entire house shake because of the wind. So I slept 4 hours, 2 until 5 a.m. because of my entire bedroom shakes. It feels like there's an earthquake, or there's a lot of wind, or there's something in my room that I can't even explain. You know Charlie Kirk. So you know Charlie Kirk, right? American politician, died in the age of 30. What if I told you that Charlie Kirk's death is actually being planned? I'm not serious. Sounds crazy, right? Sounds crazy, right? When I say, what if Charlie Kirk's death was actually being planned? Just like John F. Kennedy's death, Michael Jackson's death, Martin Luther King Jr., and many more of those famous people who tell the truth and who are secretly being a whistleblower. So after I read the entire news when Charlie Kirk died, I think that all of these people are celebrating instead of honoring respect. There's only two types of people when Charlie Kirk died. When Charlie Kirk died, one there's one group of people, which is the left one, celebrating his death because these people are supporting LGBT. They are transgender, mentally ill. They have demons inside of them. While the right people, while the other people are conservative, they are supporting Charlie Kirk's death, honoring respect to him, getting around in silence with candles and flowers. Yeah, and all people all over the world are honoring Charlie Kirk's death. So there's two types. Even though there's a famous person died, you honor him with respect, bring candles and flowers, or even the second people, or even you just celebrating his death, and you just throwing a party mocking what his death looked like. Shame, bro. Don't celebrate people when they die. Don't celebrate to other people when they're dying. You must honor respect if other people die. Not just play games around. This is not a game. This is about heaven and hell. The difference for what it is. So Charlie Kirk died. So, and I heard someone say that Charlie Kirk's death was actually being planned by the Israeli lobbyists. You know about Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk is pro-Israeli, pro-American. He's American nationalist. Yeah, he is pro-Israel. So Charlie Kirk is American Israel, and he is also in pro-Israeli lobbying. People are hating on Charlie Kirk and many more American politicians because they are pro-Israeli. Something like that. They are also part of the Illuminati or Freemason, something like that. And John F. Kennedy, you know how John F. Kennedy died? It was actually being planned. So let's take back in time. So 1963, so I think 1950s or 40s, 1950s, yeah. John F. Kennedy was elected to be an American president. But there's a problem. So American and Israel, they are pretty much close friends. Yes, they're pretty much close friends, American and Israel. They all control the world, they own everything. And John F. Kennedy wants to stop the Israeli nuclear program. And John F. Kennedy demanded that the nuclear program, or a Dimona nuclear facility somewhere in Israel, Middle East, must be inspected and must be postponed. Because John F. Kennedy fears that the nuclear weapon in Israel might be threatening to the entire Middle East nation and the whole world. Like Russia, China, India, French, Brits, they got nuclear weapons. Yeah, so there's 9 nuclear powers. Originally, there's actually 8 or 7 nuclear powers that time. And John F. Kennedy sends a group of American agents to inspecting the nuclear facility that Israel is making. But Israel claimed that there's actually not a nuclear base. It's just a factory. Israel claimed to the Americans that they are actually building a new factory or making a factory, not making a nuclear weapon. But when John F. Kennedy stepped into the street, There's a something. John F. Kennedy was shot in 1963. He was just 50 or 40 years old. 40 or 50 years old. John F. Kennedy was shot. And that caused a nationwide shock. And there's a lot of news coming around. Are there any witnesses? Yes, there's a lot of witnesses. You can read it about the John F. Kennedy's assassination. And the person who killed John F. Kennedy with a sniper, with a gun, fun fact, he was actually working with CIA or FBI, and he also has connection to the Israeli agent. So it makes sense. So John F. Kennedy's death was actually being orchestrated and being performed or being planned by Israel. So Israel killed John F. Kennedy the whole time because of a nuclear weapon in Israel. And how did Israel get nuclear weapon? They stole it from a German merchant ship by a Belgium Dutch merchant ship owned by Germany. And Israel had a plan to steal one of those nuclear stuff or one of those nuclear chemical weapons from a ship, and they bring it to Israel and create a facility manufacturing in there, and then they successfully get a nuclear weapon. So that's how Israel got a nuclear weapon. Specifically, Israel got a nuclear weapon because they stole a biological weapon from a merchant ship made by Belgium or Dutch company and Germany, and Israel had a plan to steal those nukes or those biological weapons. And how did Iran get a nuclear weapon? None. You let Israel get a nuclear weapon to destroy the entire Palestinian territory, to start a new world order, to start Greater Israel, to bomb Jordan, Libya, to bomb Jordan, to Libya, Tunisia, bomb Lebanon, bomb Saudi Arabia, and then bomb Palestine as well, and then bomb Yemen, bomb Qatar, Tunisia. Yeah, those 5 countries in the Middle East and Africa, they're getting bombed by Israel. And Israel claimed that there's Palestinian, quote unquote, the real reason Israel bombed 5 countries in the Middle East is, quote unquote, they claim that they found Palestinian or Hamas generals hiding in there. And not just that one, bro. It's just stupid. Israel is playing victim. Israel is the main problem. And Israel bombed China. Israel wants to declare war on China. Like, Israel, are you okay? Israel supporters, are you okay? Do you need a brain? Do you need something that I can control you? That you are literally starting a new world order to the population like that? Man, you're out of your mind. And Iran get nuclear weapons? None. Iran has 3 nuclear missiles. Iran has 3 nuclear bases underground. And Iran has a ballistic missile base underground. So there's a viral video coming out. How did American-made fighter jet F-14 Tomcat in Iran, owned by Iranian Air Force till today, have been destroyed by Israeli bomb? Why? Well, it was actually a fake though. Iranians F-14 didn't get bombed by Israel. Iran makes a fake F-14, and the real F-14 that Iran put it or make it is actually hidden or stationed underground. So Iran has a lot of underground military bases, including missile bases, drone bases, military bases, and fighter jet bases, a lot. That's really good to hide against American or Israeli hypocritical. And Israel wants to bomb Iran again and again. It worked and it failed. And the first time Israel airstrikes a parliament government building because there's a Palestinian general in there, and Israel bombed again. Israel bombed Iran again, and this time they want to destroy a nuclear facility, but then it failed. Yeah, it failed. So Israel called America for backup to bomb Iran's nuclear program facility underground, and it did work. Yeah, so it is a good mission, successful. We're not getting detected, and Israel's fighter jets keep bombing Yemen, Qatar, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, Tunisia. Yeah, many more of those countries. And Israel wants to make agenda called the Greater Israel. The Greater Israel agenda, similar to the Greater 2030 agenda. Yeah, that one. And of course, John F. Kennedy dead because he was killed by Israel. Charlie Kirk's death because I think or someone planted Charlie Kirk's death because Israel want to kill him. And Charlie Kirk, bro, why are you hating on Charlie Kirk, bro? He's a human. I know he's a politician. He also a human. He has two babies. He has two babies, two kids. He has a loving wife. And you killed him and you're celebrating his death. He was just 30 years old. He was just still young, bro. Oh my god, bro, you are evil people in America. You liberal Democrats are so evil, destroying your own country, while criminal is getting more higher and more intense so that no one talk about it. And of course today Trump visited the United Kingdom with King Charles, His Majesty, and the President Donald Trump. So Charlie Kirk death because he was killed by Israel, I guess, maybe, I don't know who killed Charlie Kirk. Until today they are still looking for the suspect. They're still looking for any eyewitnesses. And of course the Epstein files, what happened to the Epstein files, no one talk about it. And the third is John F. Kennedy's death was actually being planned. Martin Luther King's death was actually being planned. Yes, Michael Jackson, he knows the truth. Michael Jackson tells the truth. He was killed by the elites, by Israel. And Martin Luther King Jr. was killed by Israel. John F. Kennedy was killed by Israel. Charlie Kirk was killed by Israel. Because John F. Kennedy, the real reason why John F. Kennedy didn't kill, because he didn't support Israel. He wanted to stop the Israel nuclear program. And John F. Kennedy didn't go to Jerusalem by kissing the wall. If you notice, many celebrities from European, American, politicians, directors, CEO, businessmen, millionaires, billionaires, they all went to Israel just to kiss the wall, to kiss the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. And it makes sense because Jerusalem is known for the capital of the world. It's the capital center of the world is actually Jerusalem. While most businesses are in Israel are located in Tel Aviv, or Ashdod, Beersheba, or Akron, Nazareth, something like that. So there's like another thing to say is that like this. There's something I want to say is that American and Israel close allies, yeah, and of course ongoing riots not becoming peacefully, and I think that's all pretty much it. I think there's something to talk about, but I'll talk about it later on. Bye.